We're back on another day trip today.
Got the duo out and about.
Yeah, making the most.
Got the trio out and about.
Got the car and the Amarok. So we're making the most of the lockdown ending this week in Victoria, and yeah, making the most of our freedom basically.
Cheers, dear.
So we're out at Mount Torbreck, which is kind of near Eildon, and we're just gonna do the walk to the summit. It's only like 4 kilometres return.
Yeah.
Not very far.
Nothing major.
Quite steep. So I think it may take a while just because we're going like straight uphill. So we just took the wrong turn. My bad. I wasn't researching while we were driving.
She's my navigator.
And I failed. Like I just put into maps Mount Torbreck, but it's actually, the walk starts from Barnewall Plains Road. There's like a picnic area there where the walk starts, so it's actually not off Torbreck track, which is where we ended up going. So
don't go down that.
Had a little bit of fun, got the ute a bit dirty. But we've just come across a memorial walk to a plane crash from back in the war. It's called the A44 Arvo Anson Memorial Track. It's a 5 kilometre walk, which we're probably not going to do.
Yeah. We pretty much drove to it turns out, because we only seen this little map now. By taking the wrong track, we nearly drove to it.
Yeah, which we could have just like walked up the mountain a bit and probably found it, but it's just kind of like a little, memorial statue thing.
Pretty interesting though.
Yeah, crazy to think that, one of the planes crashed here during the war, so we're just going to continue on and start our walk to the summit. I think there's snow up there. We reckon we could see some.
Maybe a tiny bit.
Yeah.
We have seen photos and talk of there being snow on the top
Mount
of the
Torbreck,
summit, so hopefully, fingers crossed.
Let's
It
see.
is cold.
Yeah,
so.
It is very cold. Alright, so we've driven up as far as we can on Barnewall Plains Road, and we have come to a seasonal road closure, which we kind of expected. So it's 1.3 kilometres from here to the picnic area where the walk starts. So I just want to thank Gary for the recommendation to come up to Mount Torbreck. I actually met him the other day. He came up to me, recognised me. He's the first person to recognise me in person from my YouTube videos. And came and introduced himself, which was awesome. And we're just chatting for a while about, hiking and all that sort of stuff and the high country. So that was really cool. And if you ever do see me in person, come say hi, because I'd love to meet you guys. Good thing the road was closed because we wouldn't be able to drive through anyway. There's a few more up ahead. We're not even at the picnic area yet in the snow. Yay, so exciting. So this is the Barnewall Plains picnic area. There's a little campfire over here as well. Look at that big patch of snow just chilling. So random. Alright, here's our sign we're looking for. So 4.2 kilometres return. Very steep, rough track with many obstacles. So I think we might have our work cut out for us, but we're always up for an adventure.
We anticipated a quick 1 hour hike.
I never said 1 hour.
Might be a bit more than that. So we've been following someone else's footprints. They must still be up here. There was a few cars in the car park. There are the orange arrows, the good old lifesavers.
This track's actually so steep, like way steeper than we thought. We're just saying, like, even in summer, like without the snow, it'd still be so hard. But it's good because we love a challenge and we're having fun, and way more snow than expected. This is literally up to my knee. The snow is definitely getting a lot deeper. Been losing our feet in a lot of holes, but it's fun.
We've said the safe word. Katelyn nearly disappeared.
Oh my god, that's it.
Bit risky.
Going back to the trail.
We're coming back on the trail, are we? Would have been a nicer view though. Look at that. So we're now just walking along the top of like a ridge, and we believe the actual summit track goes up to here somewhere. So we're making our way that way now. And the clouds are starting to come in, so hopefully we'll get a clear view before it gets too bad. Alright, we're still making our way along. We believe that is where we are getting taken, up there somewhere. Is that about right?
We reckon that's the summit, we don't really know though. Probably.
We're just winging it, following some orange arrows, following some footprints.
Yeah.
It's all good. We're getting closer now. We must be pretty close. A bit more icy up here, which is nice. It makes it a bit more solid. We've fallen knee deep in a few spots.
Yeah.
Sorry about the camera steadiness, I'm tripping over as we're going here.
Socks are getting a little bit wet on the inside.
Socks are a bit damp. We weren't planning on this much snow, but
No.
not complaining, are we?
Nah, it's so cool.
Can't wait for the view at the top.
Hopefully we're close. We made it to the summit, yay! Took a little longer than expected, and I was just saying to Matt, I'm glad that there's something up here, because I hate when you get to a summit and there's like no marker or like rock cairn or anything. But I'll show you now, there's like this old marker, and then there's an actual massive like rock cairn as well, covered in snow. It looks so pretty. We made it! King of the castle. Good view? Now it just looks like the snow keeps going. The whole sky is white. We're in the cloud. Alright, I think we're gonna have to give off on the view that way. I saw a little bit of it when we first came up, and it was pretty, of like Eildon and that sort of stuff, but it's now all just cloud and it is very cold. Bit of a change has come through, I think. So we're gonna make our way down.
Got your hand model holding the phone today.
So it took us maybe 2.25 hours to get to the top. And yeah, just over 3.5 kilometers from the car park. So it was 2.1 for the actual walk and then extra 1.3 from the car park because of the seasonal road closure.
She was steep.
Yeah, it took ages. Like 2 hours to do 2.5 kilometers. Like
Is slow as hell.
we kept sinking in the snow, but it was fun.
It's good.
So the weather has changed a lot. You can't even see the view anymore. This is the point we were at earlier when I was trying to climb up there. And look, there was perfect blue skies before, and now we're just in the cloud. And it is very cold. Very, very, very cold. So we're just going to try and mish it back down, because we are keen for lunch, which will be a bakery somewhere, hopefully. What's easier, Matt, coming up or going down?
I think coming up you got a bit more traction.
Yeah. You kind of slip backwards though when you're going up, like,
Yeah.
because you kind of slip down the opposite way, but when you're coming down, you obviously slip down as well. And then you just send it. Like sometimes there's just no stopping it. Ah! Are you okay?
Yes.
So we whipped out the hiking poles for the way down. It's actually been helping a bit, do you reckon? Yeah, exactly. Like when you go to fall, you kind of just grab onto the pole and stabilises you a bit better.
And you go to fall about every 20 seconds.
Legit. And I asked Matt as we're leaving, do you want to bring your hiking poles? No, I won't need them. Anyway, I've been kind enough to give him one of mine.
Katelyn also asked Matt, did you bring some spare socks? And Matthew said, no, there won't be snow.
I won't need them.
I can feel my boots swooshing
Yeah.
with water.
Yeah, same. Like these don't get, like I said,
Look at the snow in them.
yeah.
You can't stop it.
These
can't
don't
stop
soak through very often. So the fact that they're soaked through right now means that they're extremely wet and have been covered in snow for hours, which they have. What? There's no pressure.
No pressure. This is fun. The river's so slippery.
You made it! Oh no! Are you okay?
My stick.
I literally just finished recording and then you slipped. Damn it! Oh!
Fucking hell. I love it up here, but fuck, we need some proper shoes for snow.
Oh, this is hard.
Oh.
And we're a bit hungry. We need food and warm feet.
It's good though, the views are
It
fucking
is so
epic.
good. It's so worth it. It's such an adventure.
Yeah, it's fun.
Just pull my pole out from when Matt fell.
We had a bit of a,
Look how bent it is.
a tumble.
Lucky they're only cheap ones. That's so funny.
That's why I borrowed Katelyn's.
Tell you what, it's good to be back on solid ground. It's so much easier and so much quicker to get down. We're not slipping and falling every 2 seconds. So we just got back down to the picnic area. It's great to be on flat ground again. Look at these snowmen! Ah! We made it back, yay.
We survived.
Yeah,
Not too many bruises.
a much longer walk than we thought. Ended up being about 4.5 hours and about 7 kilometres. That's the whole time, so including like photo and like breaks.
Stuffing around.
Yeah.
Falling over.
Oh.
Sitting on our ass in the snow.
We're gonna have a lot of bruises, I think. A few scratches and scrapes, but I'm just glad that there was no like real injuries because there easily could have been.
No, it was awesome though.
Yeah.
Like the amount of snow up there, we didn't. Oh, I personally
No.
didn't expect. I don't think you did
No.
either.
There was
Not
so
that
much snow.
Yeah.
Like one time I fell and it was literally like basically up to my thigh. Like it was so thick.
It was unreal. And like even driving here, it didn't look like it.
Yeah.
Like we're sort of like, oh, we might not have any even. Like we seen those few snippets at the start, which we showed you. We're like, oh, this might be like what you sort of get. And then probably from halfway on and upwards from there, it's just chockers.
And because you can't even see like the peak of the summit really, like on the drive up and like from a distance, you can't really see the mountain. So it's not like we could see it and see the snow up there or see there wasn't snow.
Because it's tree
had
line
no idea,
the whole
really.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the snow is within the tree line, so you
Yeah.
can't see past it. But what are we? We're end of July, start of August.
Yep.
Right on the changeover. So
Yep.
yeah.
So in summer it would be a really good hike. It would still be it's still very steep, but definitely wouldn't take anywhere near 4 hours because there'd be no snow.
Yeah.
But
the views in summer would be amazing, or sorry, on a clear day I should say, would be
even
absolutely
right now
insane.
probably would be. It's cleared up a fair bit.
Like when
but-
we're up there, we had snippets
Yeah.
of clearness, and like you could see Eildon easily and Nillacoody, and
But yeah, I feel like it's a very unknown little hidden gem.
we never heard about it.
No.
We didn't know it existed, but we passed a few people.
Yeah.
Like not heaps,
couple of
but there's
groups.
only a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely well
highly
worth
recommend.
It.
Yeah.
Very similar to Timbertop, we decided.
Yeah. So we're going to head in either to Eildon or Alexandra and get some food because we are starving.
We forgot to pack snacks. Rookie. I don't know
I
what,
actually can't believe us.
we don't know what we're doing.
I'm so
We
disappointed
didn't
in
pack
us.
snacks. We didn't pack, I don't know, just...
We packed everything else, like all our safety gear and like...
Yeah, that side of things, but nothing important
equipment.
like the food.
No food, I can't believe it. Anyway, we're never doing that ever again. So this is Matt wringing out his sock. Oh my god. That is crazy. Our feet was so wet. Okay, we're happy again now. We got our food. From the Eildon Bakery Cafe. Would recommend 10 out of 10.
We were hangry times 2.
Yeah, very, very hungry.
It's fixed now.
Alright, so now we're just kind of finding a few things to do around Eildon. We've come out to the Eildon Dam to have a look at like the dam wall. It's a really nice spot. Like, it'd be really nice to bring lunch here or something.
Bit of a picnic area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice. And then we're going to head to Fogg's Lookout, which we've been to before.
Yes.
It's a good lookout. And then we'll get from there.
See if we can catch a bit of a sunset somewhere.
Yeah.